Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2017 Mercedes-Benz. This is the G-Wagon, so this is the big chungus. We love this one. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk all the way around. We're gonna look for any dents, any scratches, any sort of blemishes on the outside. Then we're gonna go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly, and maybe fanboy a little bit over a couple things. And then finally, we're gonna pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions, this thing is sexy. This is really nice. It's black, which is the best looking color when it's all cleaned up. So it's just gonna be a good time. But starting off up here, I'm not really seeing any kind of rock chips or anything. So, I mean, as far as starting the video off, we're looking at a clean 10 out of 10. You do have the little extra space right here with the bumper up there. I mean, it's like the bumper on top of a bumper, so whatever. But you are extra safe in case anything happens. But let's start going around, see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires on here are in great condition. They're a little wet and just got cleaned up. Got out of my detail bay, so what's up, guys? But great condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's fantastic. Love that. This one is the V8, obviously, and it's a lot of fun to drive. I've driven this one very briefly myself, and it was a good time. We were a couple of the guys, no, that's just water. They were like, hey, so I'm gonna park this over here. I'm gonna just let me know if you need it. And I was like, oh, no, I'll park it. Don't worry about it. I got you. So it's a lot of fun to drive. But exterior so far, we're cruising at a 10 out of 10. Got plenty of extra space in the back here, so love that. Also gonna have a little outlet over there, so it's a full-on outlet, not the 12 volt or anything. So looking fantastic, but let's keep moving. Looks like you have a oh, well, never mind. I thought I found a rock chip, but I guess it was just a little piece of paper, so I stand corrected. Never mind. Your running boards, these are sick. I love the exhaust down there. It just looks so good. Oh, I'm sorry, you're getting a lot of my opinion in this video, but you're just gonna have to live with that, or mute me. You can mute me, that's fine. But yeah, as far as the exterior goes, I mean, dare I say a 10 out of 10? I didn't see anything on it, so looks great. But let's hop inside real quick. First of all, back seats are in extremely good condition. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration. Really anything. So you do also have heated seats in the back here, and we'll talk about the stereo system here in a sec, but looking good. Let's hop up front. All right. All right, guys. First things first, you got one warning light up, which is the parking brake. So, okay, and also the seatbelt light too. But other than that, everything up here looks super solid. Honestly, it looks great. So, actually, hold up. I think we have found our first blemish on the car. So, the start button is a little bit worn. And that's it. That's about the extent of it. So, other than that, everything in here looks fantastic. Super clean. So very nice. But as far as interior features go, there are a lot of them. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. So this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off, you have your heated seats over here, as well as you can adjust your seat in more ways than nearly any other car. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, your side mirrors can roll up, windows roll down, you know, all the basic stuff. So that all works great. You're also going to have a beautiful sunroof up top, which, I'll be 100% honest, you don't need a sunroof. Like, the days you will need a sunroof are not that many days. That being said, they are way cool. And the fact that you have one makes you cool. So, congratulations. Features-wise, you're also going to have navigation. Obviously, you got radio and stuff. So, let's actually crank up the audio real quick.
800 north. Of course, traffic starting to fill in. We are
listening to the traffic. Now, you have a really good audio system on this one. So if you want to blast out the neighborhood, you can. If you don't want to, please don't. But that is an option if you do feel so inclined. But yeah, you can have your navigation system. Your AC is working beautifully. You can also lock your rear diff in a number of ways, front diff and all that jazz. So you got plenty of options for off-roading and stuff if you do want to take it anywhere crazy. Up here, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control, paddle shifters, and then more of the basic stuff like, you know, windshield wipers and all that jazz. You should have the lane keep assist on this as well as your blind spot monitor, which you can kind of see in the window. It's like a little triangle over there. So there's no one in my blind spot, so it's not going to light up right now. Anyway, so we can go over features all day. There is no shortage of fun things to play with up here, but for the sake of time, we're going to call that there. Well, I don't know. Let's play with the thing up, the infotainment system up here a little bit. So, dude, they have so much stuff on this. It's a lot of fun. So most cars, you like kind of ham it up. You're like, oh yeah, it's got all kinds of stuff. It's got so many things on here. And they do. A lot of cars do have a lot of things. But this one, we genuinely would be here for hours if we pressed every button and went over all the details of every single thing that it has. So you got a couple of the controls down here that I'm playing with. You got the low range, you got the camera system, you have a couple other, traction control and on and on. And then this is what you're going to use to toggle everything up front. So that's kind of what I'm using there. So your other stuff is pretty straightforward. You know, obviously you can connect your phone, whatever. Some of the Mercedes apps are actually kind of cool. So I won't get into too many of the details on those, but if you feel so inclined, among the different apps that a car can have, the Mercedes is actually kind of cool. The Subaru one sort of sucks, but the Mercedes ones is kind of dope. Anyway, so camera and parking, you have it park itself, pre-collision system, and on and on. So anyway, this video is already dragging on for quite a while, so let's keep moving. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We're gonna check that out real quick, and then that should be good for this video. All right. So while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lots. So we're right in front of our detail bay where they're cleaning stuff up, so it's a little bit different. But we go down way far down into that end. We actually just expanded over there. We also go down quite a ways past this building over here. What you can see in front of you right now is maybe, I don't know, like 20-30% of our cars, give or take. So we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33, coming up on 34 years now, which you don't have to know that, right? That's not like pivotal for everything, but I do feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. Just, you know, we didn't just start up yesterday. We're just trying our best. Anyway. All right. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything on here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your battery, if all your metal pieces are brown and covered in rust and you got like cobwebs on everything, then, I mean, it's not the best. I might ask a couple more questions at that point. That being said, this is clean. Very, very well taken care of. There's really not even dust on it. But more importantly, because dust can be cleaned, there's not rust in anything that I can see. It looks very, very well taken care of. I mean, honestly, really no complaints. So if you are mechanically inclined and want to go into a little bit more specifics, I'm more than happy to do that. Just let me know. But we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new G-Wagon.